Sorry, that took a little bit longer than expected. Oh, you're saying... Yeah, you're multitasking as well. You're playing Ale and Tail Tavern. Is that the game that's kind of like Coffee Talk? But it's a tavern? I think I've heard about that one and was kind of interested. I'm gonna eat my snack while it's in idle mode. Ha 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 ha. It's fun and it can be a co-op game for up to 4. I want to point out, for people with short-term memory problems, using the idle mode actually made it so that it went straight to a good location for the rod and lure that I had equipped. Ale and Tail Tavern. Let me look. Ooh. I don't like the look of that. It looks like it's first-person view, which I just can't stand, unfortunately. But I hope that you enjoy playing it. Ooh. Maybe I just save up for a timberjack? Could also get a jig head, try to get some largemouth bass. I'm gonna hold off on this one, because it's gonna be hard to bring in large and extra large with my current rod. Drop shot's probably my best option. I try to get some catfish. I can potentially get small ones. Catfish are up here, so. not be any catfish at this location. Nope. Wow, you can cast pretty far if you want to. I discovered a new species by doing that. Cool. I think the long-nosed sucker might like this. And I bet that was a long-nosed sucker. So we'll see. We'll see how he feels. Trophy weight catch apparently too. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get catfish, so let me go back over here, closer to the dam, because I think there were catfish over there. I say they're bopping it. You can actually hear the reel too when they're fighting. Oh, I don't see how I'll catch this one. He's really big. Oh, I got him somehow. I got really lucky. So I guess now we'll see if I can get that bigger rod and target heavier fish. Something else I want to check. Cast and chill. Environment depletion? Game. Well, there isn't anything that specifically says that, so I think we're probably okay. Well, I'll be. A haul like that, you're on fire. Real nice of ya. Round these parts, the biggest of the bunch earn the name Legendary Catches. They're mean, they're stubborn, and they ain't coming easy. You'll need more than your everyday gear to land one. If you are hunting legends, best be out there casting from dawn to dark. They show themselves at certain times of day, so if they ain't biting, kick back and have a snooze. Word round the lake is that big ol' legendary largemouth bass has been seen stirring at dusk. That's all I'm spilling, friend. The rest, that's up to you and luck. Largemouth bass is now the only fish I have not caught, so perhaps I should buy that jig head. I mean, theoretically, I could catch a medium-size jig head, or a medium-sized largemouth bass. Oh, I lost my Twitch window. Got it back. Okay. So now I have that. This one's 400, so that's gonna take me a little bit, but I can at least go try to find some bassity bass with my medium-sized rod. And we're gonna anchor around here, because I think this is where the bass are. And we're gonna swap out to a jig head, and we're using the Maple Scout. I think they might actually like when you twitch, which is just like real life. Got him! So I've now caught one of each species at the 2 locations I have access to. I think they like a good twitch. Oh, he's running. He's running. Yep. My line wasn't long enough. I do like the little victory music. This game might be for people who already know about fishing. 'Cause, I mean, they don't say anything about doing twitches. But it seems to help. I could do one more, yeah? Doggo. You saying I should cast over here, buddy? You did a little bark. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna catch this one. It's huge. I just caught a large. Oh my god. I got super lucky with how it came out of the water. This is great. I know I keep saying that, but... I am happy that I bought this game because I was like, I think I will like this. You bring supper or just bragging rights? Gonna give me a new spot? Thanks, bud. Ain't nothing like hauling in a fat ol' largemouth bass after getting your workout. Heard there's a swarm of little rock bass up at the Mistwood. Thicker than skeeters on a July evening. Okay, let's check it out. I guess we'll go out here and see what there is to see. I'll anchor by this house here and see what we got. I think I'll set out the rod with the little bobber first. Little guppy. Is to see new species. They're swimming by it, but don't seem interested. Try the Kraken bait. New species. Hey, you guys want this? Hey. Nope, they're ignoring it. I was gonna say he's thinking about it. Yep. I knew my line was not going to be long enough, so I was like, just gonna try to hold it on anyway. And now I know at least something will bite this. Maybe I'm not really supposed to be in this area yet. Well, try the drop shot. medium-sized one. Interesting. Well, don't mess with what works, right? Got a small one. Ooh. Hi. Try catching bigger fish now. Trophy weight. Shorthead red horse. I am the fish murderer. Everybody beware. The fish murderer. Everybody beware. Yep. Sometimes they just run the whole time and they're unhappy. Think about it, but didn't go for it. You would think these little guys would love the bobber because they're so close to the surface. Oh, you thought about it, but you decided against it. You know? Guess I can try it with the jig head as well, see if anybody likes it. Maybe I'll go further out. See if I can find new species. Got some fog happening. Try to target those little guys with the bobber. want something else. I don't know what they want, but they want something else. Let's look at the spoon bait again. I think that was what kind of worked before. Let's see if we can catch something else. Hey guys, you interested? Yeah, you are. Superbase says, I seem to have been a little too chill and slept through the stream. Aw, that's okay. We're just doing some cast and chill, catching some fish. How are you doing today, Superbase? He's fighting hard. Doing fair. Yeah, he extended the length of my line. Well, I was having more luck more toward the center, so I guess we'll go more toward the center. Pushed one of the harder objectives for the altar in one of the games you dabbled with last night, and you're now one of the grindier ones. Ah. You had to clear a map solo on what you did effectively Ascension 90 plus. Wow. I think I'm just gonna take the 3 fish that I have and just go, because I'm not having any luck. Maybe I've got enough for the upgraded rod at this point. do have enough for the upgraded rod at this point. So he likes a spinnerbait, which I don't even have. Drop shot. Also likes drop shot. Spinnerbait. So the burbotts were probably the ones that I was hooking but not getting. I'm gonna... Well, hey there, stranger. Thought you'd gone south with the geese. I'm gonna grab the timberjack. Can't increase the line length. Increase rod strength. Most why you call those you don't want a thunderstorm knocking out power while you play in permadeath mode. Spinnerbait. Okay, spinnerbait. There we go. So now I can go back and I can actually target those little boys. Doggo barks. He says, "There's stuff right underneath you." Use the little guppy. Get these little guys. It's funny, sometimes I turn around and my hat's kind of floating above my head. It's a funny little graphical thing. I'm surprised that nobody caught that. Like, isn't that funny? Steelhead. Most of why you called it was you don't want a thunderstorm knocking out power while you were in permanent mode, and right as you did a payload of stuff, you did have a thunderbolt that knocked out the power that your mouse and keyboard were on just for a second. Oh my god. Come on, little fishies, you want some of this, don't ya? Yeah, that's right. Got the creek chub. Yeah, well, I'm trying to catch smaller ones right now. Maybe I shouldn't be. I'm going to swap to the Maple Scout. Same lure, because those look like medium-sized fish. Medium to large, so I think that'll work a little better. Alright. Back we go. Appreciate it, bud. Hauled in a big steelhead, did ya? Thing must have fought like a wolverine on a bad day. Got this new rod in, too. Good for hauling more like it, the freshwater kind anyway, or chucking bait way out deep. Oh, so now that I just bought the Chimmerjack, now I've got the old Bluecaster. Built for mid-sized mayhem and casts like a dream. Well, I am poor, so that's not gonna happen. I'm already poor from the other one. I think I'm gonna go back and try to catch a large walleye. Or maybe a large bass. Well, the largemouth bass are not here, but the walleyes are. Wow, immediately. Cool. I'm assuming I might actually need, the bigger bait if I want to get, like, the super big one. Get some little guys. Cool. Yeah, because earlier they were talking about the walleye competition and, like, catching the biggest walleye, and I think there's a bigger spoon bait or whatever. So if I get that, then maybe I can catch the big walleye. And get something, I don't know, unlock something. Fish must be jumping in the boat. Indeed they are. Heavy spoon bait. This is what I need. Alright. So we're gonna go out, target walleye with the big rod and the big heavy spoon bait. And that's hopefully how we'll get a big walleye that'll break the record in these local waters. further out. I think there might be more walleyes over here by the other waterfall. Like that big looking one. Hey. Hey buddy. Want this? Interested? Yeah, you are. That's right, you are. I know you're gonna fight. It's okay. That was quite a run. Might be getting a little tired. Oop, got out of the water for a second. That was super weird. It was like not reeling in. Maybe I accidentally hit right click. Make sure I don't break off. Come on. Gonna get tired soon, buddy. Yep, 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 yep. I know, I know. Legendary catch. 20-pound walleye. Legendary white tip. Land a big enough walleye to get on the wall in Rusty's tackle shop. Well, now I just want to go back right away. Because I landed this huge thing. I want to see what he says. Snooze that ad. We got time. Well, I'll be. You went and did it. That fish on the wall, over 20 pounds of pure muscle. A real beauty. Folks been stopping by just to see it. Even Eva Jean swore she's coming back swinging. You've earned your bragging rights. Names on the board, trophies yours. And there's a new legend over the counter. Just don't let it go to your head. Walleye have a way of humbling folks. Do I get anything? I don't think so. So I can buy fishing stamps to go to new locations. I can buy a new boat. Runs like a dream if your dream is full of smoke and lake water. Loaded with every bell and whistle, none of them necessary, all of them nice. I wonder if the boats do anything other than like maybe have more capacity. I think I can up my storage a little bit. I think 5 is about as much as I want to do, honestly. But yeah, see, I haven't successfully caught everything in the mistwood yet. I need to catch a burbot with a spoon bait. They're rare. So I'm gonna go back there. See if I can catch one. Am I at the mistwood right now? I feel like I didn't go. Hang on. I feel like this is my home lake. I am at my home lake. Okay, I need to go over here. There we go. I think I am gonna try the next Unplayed game after this ad break, because I just probably should. But this is a fun game. I like it. Chill game is chill. Maybe I should be using a small spoon bait. And a maple scout. It did say that the fish were rare, so maybe there aren't a lot of them. Same with your game as well. It's not for everybody. Kind of chill. I might not be able to make this catch before the ad break. But whenever you catch all the fish in an area, you then unlock a new area, and you know, it's a nice little chill progression system. It's a gacha game that you played. Got it! So now, if I go back... oh, no. Hang on. I didn't want to cast again. I wanted to go back. We won't deplete the burbots in the environment. I have no idea if environmental conservation is a thing in this game, but... Superbase says there was a gacha game you played. They gave you tiny stat bumps based on the fish you caught. You caught such an absurd unit in one of their earlier areas, you wouldn't be shocked if that fish was still in the leaderboard fish for the area over a year later. Wow. So now if I go back and I sell this fish and I'm like, hey, look, I got this fish. I've gotten all the fish in the area. He'll be like, hey. Ain't it nice when the good ones come back? Welcome, pal. Oh, maybe he doesn't have any new information to tell me. Maybe that's it. Yeah, he's not giving me more information. Definitely type I say hello and not I say help, autocorrect. Yeah, so it might be that these are the 3 locations, and now at this point I would need to buy a fishing stamp to go to a new location, which I definitely could. Players can see who caught the biggest fish of each type in an area. Cool, cool. I think I am gonna swap over, I think. Well, let's try the new license for a second. Nice pick. Fawn Mirror is a real gem, peaceful as can be, with fat trout hiding in the lilies. Soak it in and keep that line tight. So, how do I get there? Ah, it's over here. Okay, cool. So that's how I get to the new location. We're gonna stop for this one. I'm gonna swap to a new Unplayed game that I also got in the Steam sale. So I shall be right back. Highly recommend this game.